Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trishala and today I have a 20-minute beginner-friendly back strengthening routine for you. So when you're ready, let's come into a Shashankasana at the back of our mats. Separating the knees and folding forward to rest the forehead on the stacked forearms. We'll rest here for a few moments, drawing awareness to the back with each breath. For this routine, we are going to do 5 rounds of each asana, so remember to keep track of your count because we're not here for long. Okay, let's come into the first pose of class, starting off with cat pose. So come on to your hands and your knees, making sure to place your wrists below your shoulders and your knees below the hips. As you breathe out, round the spine and try to touch the chin to the chest, tucking the tailbone in. And as you breathe in, arch the spine, point the tailbone up and look up. Repeat this 5 times, taking it at your own pace and feeling the stretch in your back, the warming up of the back muscles with each round. As you finish up your last round, walk your hands forward to the top edge of your mat and push your hips back, bringing your elbows down onto the floor and then rest your forehead on the floor as well. This is Anahat Asana and we're here for 10 deep breaths. A great pose to help open up the shoulders and the chest while giving the upper and mid back a gentle stretch. If you'd like, you can also place a pillow or a yoga block under your forehead to make this pose slightly easier on your shoulders. Let's come on to the stomach into Adavasana. So rest your forehead, your chest on the floor and shift yourself on the mat if you needed to, like I did. Raising the hands over the head with straight elbows, place both your palms on the floor facing downwards. Bring your heels close together for a deep stretch. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can also slightly separate your feet. Adavasana is recommended for those with slip disc, stiff neck, and rounded shoulders. So let's make sure to rest here, breathing naturally for 10 breaths. Keeping the eyes closed, stay with yourself and bring awareness to your lower back, your mid back, your upper back, and your shoulders. Scanning your back all the way from the tailbone up to the top of your neck. Let go of any tension and pain you might be experiencing here with each relaxing breath. Make this your last breath in Adavasana. And now, as you breathe in, raise the left leg, right hand, and head off the floor simultaneously. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, right leg, left hand and head comes off the floor. Breathe out, down. This makes one round, so let's repeat that 4 times on each side. Make sure that as you come up, your knee and your elbow is super straight and you're holding the pose for just one moment in the raised position before you breathe out and come back to Advasana. This is Ardha Shalabhasana and is a great way to strengthen your lower back muscles, improve your flexibility in your shoulders and your upper back. So try to feel the stretch in your spine and the strengthening of the back muscles as you raise your head, shoulders, hands and your legs off the floor. As you come down now from your 5th round, rest in Advasana for 5 deep breaths, noticing how your back is feeling. Okay, let's now slide our arms down by the hips and bringing the elbows close to the rib cage, placing the palms and the forearms firmly by your sides on the floor. Bring your chin or your forehead onto the mat, and as you breathe in, take your head, shoulders and chest off the floor. Breathe out, come down. Breathing in, go up, making sure that your forearms and your upper arms are at 90 degrees. Hold for a moment and come back down. For a deeper stretch, bring your heels close together. This pose is a great way to strengthen your shoulders, your upper arms and your forearms, and is especially great to relieve stiff back. When you come up now on your 5th round, we're going to hold for 5 deep breaths, closing our eyes when we come up and holding in the position to feel the stretch and relax the lower back muscles. Come down now, bring your forehead onto the floor and release the bend in your arms. Allow your fingertips to point towards your feet and then place your palms on the side of your thighs. We're going to try to imagine that the palms are glued in this position, and as you breathe in, bring your head, shoulders and chest up off the floor as high as you can without taking your feet off the mat. Breathe out, come down. Breathing in, make sure you're staying super straight with your elbows, sticking your palms to the sides of the thighs and come up. Breathing out, down. We're only using the inherent strength of the upper and lower back here to come up and hold in this posture. I know this pose is slightly more challenging than the others, but trust me, I need it just as much as you do. When you're done with your last round, bring your right cheek onto the mat, turning your head. Separate your feet and rest your elbows on the floor by your sides. Let's remain here for 8 more deep breaths. So count your breath back from 8 all the way to 0. Let's now come into another variation of Sarpasana. So place your chin or your forehead on the floor. Interlock your fingers on your back and bring your shoulder blades together, straightening out your elbows and bringing your feet close to each other. Using the strength in your lower back muscles, raise the chest and head as high as you can while you breathe in, and push the hands away from the back and raise them as high as is comfortable. Imagine the arms are being pulled from behind. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, head, chest goes off the floor and your arms come off the back. Breathe out, down. Let's repeat this 3 more times. If you have high blood pressure, then stay away from doing this posture. Just relax in Ardhavasana and we'll go on to the next pose in just a few moments. As you come down, rest your left cheek on the floor, turning your head towards the right side. Release your arms by your sides. Let your elbows fall onto the mat sideways. Separate your feet and relax here for 10 deep breaths. I know those last 2 poses were quite challenging, so let yourself close your eyes and tune into the breath. Let's move into a variation of Ardha Shalabhasana. So turn your palms facing downwards and then lift your hips to bring your palms underneath your thighs, keeping your elbows super straight. So bring both your hands down under the thighs and place your feet together, bringing your chin onto the floor to create a nice stretch in your neck muscles and your nerves here. As you breathe in, raise your left leg as high off the mat as you can, keeping the knee straight. Breathe out, down. Breathing in, take the right leg off the floor as high as you can, making sure that you keep the left leg firmly placed on the floor with your knees straight. Let's do this 4 more times on each side, using the back muscles to raise the legs off the mat each time you come up. On your last round, we'll hold each side for 5 deep breaths. So come up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Breathing in, switch the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands from underneath your body and Take your hands up by the head now and interlock your fingers on the back of your neck, turning your head to the left elbow and placing the right cheek on the floor. Bring your feet together for a deep stretch if that feels comfortable for you, and remain here for 5 deep breaths, keeping your eyes closed. This is Jastik Asana and is helpful for all spinal issues, especially cervical spondylitis and stiff neck or upper back. Turn your head now to the right elbow, bringing the left cheek on the floor, just so we can balance out the twist on either side. Release your fingers from the neck now and bring your elbows bent on the floor, raising the chest and the head up to bring your chin to rest in the cups of your palms. Closing the eyes, let's stay in Makarasana, either bringing the feet close together or separating them by mat width. If you suffer from an exaggerated lumbar curve, then stay away from practicing this pose if you feel any pain here. This asana is very effective for people suffering from slip disc, sciatica, and lower back pain. You can remain in this pose for extended periods of time to encourage the vertebral column to resume its normal shape, releasing any compression in the nerves of the spine. For those of you who suffer from asthma, this pose is a great way to bring in more air into the lungs. So remember that you can do this day to day and include it as part of your routine. Come down now and push yourself back into Vajrasana. We're going to flip over now, bringing the back on the mat and placing the heels of the feet close to the body. We have one more dynamic practice, which is Khandar Asana. So bringing the feet close to the body, raising the left knee up so that you can hold your left ankle with your left hand from the outside and then place it on the mat. Raise the right knee, hold your right ankle from the outside with your right hand and place the foot on the mat. Join your shoulder blades together and adjust yourself in this position. And as you breathe in, raise the hips up to bring your upper thighs to be parallel with the mat. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, raise the hips, try to make your upper thighs parallel to the floor. Bring the chest close to the chin. Breathe out, come down. Breathing in as you go up and as you breathe out, come down. As you come up for your final round, let's just hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Okay, we get to really stretch out the back now after all of those strengthening practices that we just did. So let's take the feet off the floor, bring the knees close to the chest, and hold your shins just below your knees with both your hands. Roll from side to side, allowing the weight of your body to gently massage the sides of your back. Let's do this a few more times to let go of all of that tension on the sides of the back. Keeping your eyes closed, gently move from the left side over to the right, using your upper arms to stop yourself from falling over. If you can, raise the feet up so that the soles of your feet are facing upwards, and hold your feet from the outside of your lower leg, bringing the knees close to the armpits. This is happy baby pose, and you can just rock from side to side here and feel the relaxation and gentle massage, especially in your upper and mid back. This is an optional pose, so if this feels uncomfortable or claustrophobic to you, then just go back into that simple rolling from side to side that we just did before. When you're done, bring your feet back onto the mat. Take a few moments in Shavasana here if you'd like, and then rock yourself up to come into a Shashankasana. This Shashankasana will be the last practice of class today, and we're going to stretch out the entire back here just like we started off class. So come on to the back of your mats and really separate your knees to mat width now, and walk your hands forward, maybe slightly ahead of what you started off class with today, and bring your elbows to the floor and place your forehead on the mat, closing your eyes. Practice for 10 breaths. Notice how your back is feeling after we've done all of the poses to strengthen those muscles today. I hope that this was beginner friendly and easy for you to do. Make sure that you practice this maybe 2 to 3 times per week if you'd like to improve the strength and the flexibility of your back, but you could also do this every day if you'd like. Thank you so much for doing this workout with me. If you like this video, then please let me know how you're feeling in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future. Please write to me any suggestions you may have for videos I could make. Share this with a friend or family member who you think may find it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.